Hi, my name is Ega and you're watching Talk Talk, my special place to talk about nothing, anything and everything. Before we begin, just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out my other video. In today's episode, the topic I'm gonna talk about is tarot card. Okay, so future is always a mysterious thing. It's like a veil is blocking our views and we can never see the future. But that's why future is really interesting and a lot of people want to know about the future. It's like if we can know the future, everything will be easier. And if we can really see the future, then we can also have a choice whether we want to make it happen or we want to change it. But that got me thinking that even if we know the future, actually the future is in our hand. So it doesn't really matter whether we can see it or not, but knowing the future will always have more security in our heart. And some people claim that they can see the future. For example, fortune tellers and then someone or just the psychics, they claim that they can see the future. Well, perhaps some of them can, but there are also fake ones. So whenever I see a psychic, I also wonder whether they are real, whether they can really see the future, whether it is the real future that they see. But there are also a lot of other ways to see the future. For example, horoscope and then numerology, those with crystal ball. Yeah, there are a lot of ways to try to see the future. And tarot card is also one way. But besides tarot card, I think that like horoscope, for example, it's just too general. It's a general reading, so it's too general and it's not like the message is really for us. I don't feel like it's really the right message. And I mean, if we read horoscope, we can see we can choose whether it's really the right message for us or not, and then if it's the right message, we can make do with that. But if it's not, we can just forget about it. Yeah, I think tarot card is more personal. I think tarot card is more useful in finding out the messages for us, the messages that we need to get, that we need to receive. Okay, so I learned about tarot card readings. I tried to give tarot card readings for a while. I mean, I'm not a psychic, so I don't know how those intuitive psychics do with tarot cards, but I just learned about tarot card readings and I feel it really fascinating. I feel it really interesting, and I think it is actually a good way for us to seek the messages, the signs that we need to see, that we need to receive right now. Okay, so what I like about tarot card is because we choose the card ourselves. I mean, whenever I give readings to someone, I tend to make them choose the card because I feel like there is really no coincidence in this world, in this life. I believe that there is a reason why you choose a card or why a card is chosen. And that's why when we choose our own card, then it's more personal because it is our own intuitions that guide us into that card. And whatever the message that the card will bring to us, will give to us, it is our own intuitions that guide us into that message. That's why I love this way the most, because it's not about knowing the future but to get the message that we really need right now. perhaps the message is already in our unconscious mind, and that's why we choose the card. And then it can also be from the higher self, it can also be from God. Yeah, those energy, those power guide our intuition to choose that message, to choose that card and show us that message. So yeah, I enjoy giving tarot card readings, and I also enjoy listening to people giving me tarot card readings as well, because for me tarot card is not showing us the future, but it's just giving us messages that we need to hear, and those messages are the one that we really need, and it will help us a lot in our life. So because our future is in our hands, these messages are more powerful because it will help us to make a choice and to grab our chances and opportunities that appear in our present. And that's why tarot card is more powerful for me, and I don't really want to see the future, but I want to get the messages, and that's why I choose tarot card instead of the other ways. Okay, that's pretty much what I want to talk about in this video. I just want to share my views about tarot cards and how it can be useful in our life. Okay, I will talk about more topic next time. You can always leave a comment if you have any suggestion about the topic you want me to talk about. Okay, so keep searching and finding the good in life, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!